This morning, I woke up to a reprimand from a new, inexperienced agent. She didn't seem to have an understanding of what is a consumer notice in real estate, and I thought it would be helpful to go through here. I mean, she has no call to not know what is a consumer notice in real estate. I mean, a real estate agent, I got my real estate agent license in 12 days. They teach you nothing. The one thing they do teach you is what is and isn't a consumer notice. And her thing was that it was unethical for so we own a property management company. She brought us a tenant. We sent over the tenant, the lease, and other associated documents, and that included a consumer notice. She felt it was highly unethical of me to send her client a consumer notice. So a consumer notice is legally required. So anytime a real estate agent has a substantial conversation with you about real estate, they should be presenting you at least verbally with what is on a consumer notice. So it's not a contract. The person's not agreeing to be your client. What you are doing is you are informing them of their rights and what is involved with the laws of agency. So even right now with these podcasts where I attempt to give real estate advice, the fact that I'm a real estate broker, a licensed real estate broker, I have a fiduciary responsibility, a legal responsibility to not intentionally mislead you. And I go out of my way not to. I try to give the best advice that I possibly can. As everyone knows, I own a property management company. When folks ask me questions about should they use a property management company or not, I understand I'm biased. Obviously, I feel warm and fuzzy towards property management companies, especially my own property management company. But I always try to answer unbiased because that's my fiduciary responsibility. And that's what that document is. So when we send you over a consumer notice, we are basically just informing that tenant to say, hey, we're a real estate brokerage. We want to remind you of laws of agency, how we're beholden to you, how you're not beholden to us, so on and so forth, who we represent, things of that nature. So when you have a conversation with a real estate agent, at some point they should be trying to give you and get a signature to protect themselves on a consumer notice. It's okay to go ahead and sign that. I mean, obviously you can speak to an attorney, and I'm not an attorney. I can't legally advise you, but you're not agreeing to anything. You're acknowledging the fact that they have informed you of the laws of agency. And that's all that document is. This agent really has no business, and she really does need to spend time and maybe talk to her broker. A broker needs to do a much better job making sure that these agents are educated. I mean, this is really just basic new real estate agent stuff. I mean, when you become a real estate agent, you actually know this. This stuff is on the test, for God's sakes. I mean, the rest of it's not. I mean, it literally taught me nothing in my real estate course, but they certainly did teach me that. So consumer notice, if an agent ever tries to present you with one, don't get freaked out. You're not signing anything. You're not agreeing to be their client. Certainly read it over. Make sure it's just a consumer notice. You're not agreeing to be their client. You're just acknowledging the fact that they have informed you of loss of agency. All right. My name is Joe White. As always, doing my best to answer your real estate investing questions. And please continue with your questions in the comments.